Here we go. ID, who do we have on the left? That is an avatar. Alright, so on the left we got Shoehorse, not to be confused with Horseshoe, who is participating for the first time, so there's really not that much to say, except like the elephant in the room. The face in the room. Looking like Kirby, but not.
Got
And on the right we
got very realistic proportions.
Yeah? The arms kind of look like ears. Weird ears.
Anyway, you were saying, yeah.
Yeah, on the
So,
right.
On the right.
We have TheWhitley, who has joined MTs before. A lot of them actually. 6 before, so this is their 7th MT. They have just about 50%, not quite. This is their chance to make it 50%.
They beat me.
In which one?
Mercury. Archer McLean's Mercury.
Oh! That's a good game. It's like a ball game, kind of.
Yeah, I made some stupid mistakes. Kind of misunderstood where the exit was on a level.
I feel like Archer McLean Mercury is more of a ball game than other games that people say are ball games, even though there's not a single ball in that game.
It's true, it has similar sort of momentum-based stuff.
I mean, everything about it is a ball game, except the ball is a blob of mercury.
Well, it's not round.
Well, by definition, mercury in that case was a liquid, so it's not really a solid at that point. So how can you have a liquid ball?
Oh, ID, you will have to help me here. This is a DS game. Is one of the screens important, or is one of the screens not important?
Let me refresh my memory by looking up a video. I believe one of the screens is not important.
All right.
No, never mind. We need both.
Oh, that is a big issue because I did not test the 4-player.
We haven't done it yet. We'll do it now. Do it live.
The problem is I updated the thing for the aspect ratio correction, right? I did not update it. I did not test it with 4 players.
No, in this game you need to see both. Hopscotch put that in all of his paste bins. But
well, let's try this. Could take a little longer.
No, I understand that, Myth, but just trust me, you gotta see. You wouldn't even you wouldn't understand what the current player's goal is if you couldn't see the other screen. In this one you need to see both.
Alright, seems to be working so far. And if this works,
good to
I'm
know.
a genius. At some point I was like, oh wait, do I need a layout for DS games? Then I thought, what if I just abuse the 4-player layout and load each stream both?
Added them twice.
Yeah, load each stream 2 times. Wouldn't that be amazing? Let's see if it is.
Except for that time we're gonna have a 4-person race all doing the same DS game. 8 screens.
Oh, yeah, that would that will definitely be an issue.
I mean, we just wouldn't. You can't fit that on screen.
I mean, it seems to be working, right? This looks fine. Ah. Why are you moving the thing? Oh no. Don't you hate it when you cropped and then they move it? ID, has it ever happened to you in, like, that you moved your screen when someone was trying to crop it?
There was one time I moved my screen like 30 times.
I know. I was trying. It was during Jolly Tourney. I had your screen cropped 4 times perfectly, and then every time you moved it, and you didn't like do it immediately, so I can be like, okay, he's finished now. No, you waited like 30 seconds between each of them. Alright, we have a game from both players.
Well, I mean, if we're going off of just the title screen, this seems pretty easy. I already know.
You found it already?
I did. Like, come on.
That's a really funny joke, but no one on stream will get it because we
Just-
don't know what the game is yet.
Remember
I
the
know.
joke. It will make
Well,
sense.
they'll get
Yeah, remember the joke.
when they see it. Whole chat, you're gonna love it.
Yeah.
This is the top. This is a top tier joke.
I love it already. Okay, yeah, this works. Just so you two know, ID and Shramels, you'll need to load the 4-player layout. Otherwise, you can't see
Yeah.
both screens. Yeah.
Yeah, this looks good. Oh no!
Oh no! Why? He moved it. Wait, he's hiding the top screen. No, don't do that. I need that. Who's doing this? Who's the right player? Whitley.
My guess is that they probably just they got it all set up and then made
Oh.
it bigger after the fact. To well, I want to be able to see it bigger, not realizing that it had also affected their capture.
Shoehorse is doing it too now. I'll just.
Is he using a different emulator? Whatever. I mean, this game it doesn't. Speed won't really make a difference.
Oh, Shoehorse moved it exactly where it was. Well, kind of, not really, but close.
Okay. All right. Stuff's happening.
Oh, it's still moving. It's so bad too because I have to crop both streams twice. Right, are you done?
This is the real fun of Mystery Tournament right here.
I mean,
The invisible tech that
at
chat
some-
doesn't get to see.
yeah, at some point I should just stream the cropping just so everyone knows what we're dealing with. The pain.
And of course, we have the Benny Hill music playing while you're trying to crop.
Trying to catch the crop as it happens. I can't even tell where the top screen ends and the bottom screen begins. I think it's here. Sure, let's go with this.
Yeah, you're doing the right job. Yeah, if either of them have it horizontal, somebody mentioned horizontal, that would be totally fine for this game.
Oh, you cropped the right player already, thank you. Teamwork. Okay, is this it? Are we good?
Yeah, you have the screens in the right place because the bottom screen's the touch screen, and that one has buttons on it.
Oh,
So I think we're good.
and I think this works. I'll have to remove the second round. This. Alright. We're just abusing the 4-player layout. Alright, let's see the game. Because we have...
Alright. Remember that joke I said earlier, chat?
yeah, we have... Where's Waldo? The fantastic journey.
Indeed.
And there he is.
Yeah.
Found him.
Remember the joke?
So, is
Can
there a
you-
German translation of Where's Waldo, Maurice?
I've never actually seen a German Where's Waldo book. I think that's an American thing.
Well, it's a British thing too. It's called Where's Wally?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Um,
But I mean, like, I haven't seen it in Germany.
There's no German equivalent,
Yeah, Where's Asterix or something?
I think we're good. I'm good.
Woe is Walter, really? Awesome.
Oh, everyone's taking pretty long to set up because it's a weird console. Which is fine. Like, I think we're still within...
Oh yeah. This is the last one of the night anyway.
All right, I'm just looking at.
Charlie. I don't know about Charlie. I feel like that's not even close.
All right, I'm looking at these background not Waldos, and I'm think I'm seeing like the Count from Sesame Street.
There's
Who ate Charlie?
a lot of stuff in this game. One thing you can't say about this Where's Waldo game is that it isn't robust. This is a robust Waldo game. Oh no!
I will...
What is okay, okay. That doesn't even make any sense to me. However that happened.
I will not do anything. I will not touch anything until things stop moving for a good while.
What's that thing above beat the game?
It says who subbed the game.
Why is it like 1.5? Is that just me?
I think that's just you.
You'll have to send me a screenshot later.
Oh, there we go.
Can move these down a bit.
It was like big at first, and then it... There we go. We're good now. It was subbed by Hopscotch 007. That is the madman who gave this out. I merely pulled up a random number
Hold on, I'm gonna try something. This may be horrible.
and tested it.
Nothing changed. Alright.
Oh, wait. Oh, is it starting? Oh, no. I just had a horrible...
No, we're not starting yet. So, what are we doing? Are we finding Waldo in every stage, or is there more to it? Like, I remember playing an NES, Where's Waldo? And there was like a train puzzle and stuff. It wasn't very Waldo.
There's a lot of weird things with the NES Waldo game.
Yeah.
I was just making sure they weren't colorblind. I never asked, and that would have been bad. Oh yeah, the goal is not beat the game. I forgot to fix that. It is get the 8th scroll. The game took Hopscotch 90 minutes.
Well, that's within parameters.
It's too much Waldo. I played even to Hopscotch's goal, which wasn't submit the game, and I thought it was too much Waldo. I was like, this is enough. I gotta cut this short.
You can't find Waldo that many times.
So the way the game works is a lot more than just finding Waldo. There's like a bunch of different types of levels, and they all involve finding things in the level. But the most time-consuming one is where it like gives you a bunch of different stuff, and you got to find it in somewhat of a small area. You can move the screen around. You don't just have access to what fits on the screen. You got to scroll around to find these things. When you're finding these little individual things, you only have a small portion, but when you initially find Waldo and a couple other people, you have to search this whole giant screen. But there are tips, they're little bones. A little dog named Spot, I don't remember the dog's name. He gives you tips. Oh, I bet his name is Spot, because you spot him. Yeah.
Makes sense.
That probably is what his name is.
I hate it, but it makes sense.
And he just immediately moves he scrolls the screen to where the thing is. It doesn't like point to it, but if it's on your screen,
Oh, that's cheating.
you should be able to find it at that point. And you can find extra ones by clicking on other bones, but really, when to strategically use those is going to be important.
It's a bone management game.
It's bone management.
Like that, what was it? The like Saturn game or something with like Mr. Bones?
Yeah, that Mr. Bones was
Yeah.
also a bone management
Yeah,
game.
that was very much a bold management game.
No. I tried to guess what the paste bin set command was, and it's not that, so. Who knows? Some other mod who's smarter than me can do it. Who's
But-
left?
Someone outside the race, but the races have said it's fine, and they say 3 minutes. Oh wait, it's 3 minutes to download. Oh no. It's a bit long. Got this very default music.
Well, it's weird. I can't hear it. Shouldn't I be able to hear the music from the...
The
Page I
thing
have
is,
up?
in a browser, you need to click the thing in order to allow it to play audio. OBS doesn't have that, so you can do stuff like that. So in a browser, you may have to click inside the stream anywhere.
Oh, I see.
It's like not a security thing, but a thing that Chrome and Firefox started doing a while ago.
Got it. You're using Whitley's audio. Oh no, you're using Shoehorse's.
I'm using Shoehorse's audio. By the way, I don't think this layout has the finish times. Let me see.
Oh no.
So we will have to remember how good they were.
Whitley's game just got squished.
Ah, Whitley, no. Don't do this to me.
Our big brain here. I'm watching on the one screen layout, so when you do the time, I'll be able to see what you put.
Why are you watching on the one screen layout?
Because I don't have access to
Oh,
the
yeah,
other
you
one.
do.
Well, I can give you.
I don't know. Like I haven't been
Oh,
formally
just
taught
just
on
go
how to
just
get
go in the address bar and change 2 for 4. That'll work.
Oh, okay. That actually makes sense.
That's true. That'll work.
Whitley's cropping
Um,
changed. I'm angry.
You would be the worst commentator in the world if you watched on the first. You would see nothing. You would understand so little of what was going on in this game.
If I
It would
only
be
saw
you
the
need
top
to see
screen.
the two-screen layout.
Well, I also have the actual stream up, so I would be seeing the same thing chat would be saying.
Got it. Yeah, this music is really something.
It's so
Oh, it
boring.
looks like a big mouse. Did you see that?
It's a regular-sized mouse.
When he moved it around, it was huge.
Oh, that's a Mac feature. If you like shake it around, it goes big, so you can find it.
Wait, he's doing it on a Mac? Oh no, that's
Well,
crazy.
Well, that's a Mac mouse. It's like. Black.
Yeah, you're right. I wonder if he's using Wine or if it's just like, I don't know. I guess just is there a Mac DS emulator? I guess somebody must make one.
Alright,
As
here we
far
go.
as like speed, this game won't be important. Okay. Man, I'm excited for this race.
I'm not sure if I'm excited because I'm not sure what the gameplay will be like. I hope it's good.
It's fine.
Here we go.
Oh, so here's the lore. Once upon a
Screw your lore.
Oh, it's animated. Oh, that's. I
Only a
mean,
little bit.
I just assumed it was just going to be them. They just took pictures
Oh, this
of
is huge.
the Where's Waldo books.
Yeah.
Oh,
This
it's
is
just always
massive.
one part?
Oh, but that's literally what this is.
Well,
These
no,
are
this is a tutorial.
Okay.
Oh, drag the map 3 times. Whitley's taking the lead.
Okay, I see why you want both parts.
I don't know if Shoehorse's game is running right.
What's wrong with it? Is it too slow?
Use the L and R buttons.
Sounds fine.
Okay. That's true, audio's fine.
Usually, like, I think the audio will crackle if it's too slow. Right, who are you finding? We're finding the Wizard of Shoe.
I do say he's got to be a little bit more aggressive at the dragging because this is an aggressive dragging game.
Oh man, I would love this game.
Bravo!
Ah, bravo! Splendid! Oh, we got like a
So-
timer.
Yeah,
So we're looking for a lot of adjacent Waldo things.
there's 3 main characters. There's Waldo, Wendy, and Whitebeard. Whitebeard is your tutorial person, but basically here's what happens. Oh, and there's Spot. You can see him on Whitley's screen. You go into a level, and they say you gotta find Waldo, Wendy, and Whitebeard, and you have to search the whole thing. That's where I always use my bones, because I don't want to have to search the whole thing to find somebody. And then then it does this, where it makes you find a bunch of stuff. And you can click on the wrong thing if it happens to be still in the same area, but like, I don't know.
Can you mash? Like, can you just click everything?
No. Because if you do that, you get dizzy and you can't click for a while.
Oh, of course.
Amazing.
And
So,
also, it only registers clicks every so often.
what happens
You like,
Yeah.
it's like every second or something anyway, so it's not.
what happens if we run out of time?
Nothing.
Nothing. But we're not getting stars then. Do we not need stars?
No.
Oh.
It's like a rank. But, I don't know. I didn't even come close to running out of time in any of these levels. So, I'm not sure. But 8 scrolls is more than 8 levels, because in between you play some number of other challenges. Man, Shoehorse's quality is... No, the things to find aren't random.
So is this just the main gameplay loop then? Just like click the things to find, or is there going to be like other mini games in between that we can be
It's
excited
mostly
for?
click the things to find. There is a thing where you have to find the difference. There's a spot the difference game.
I think the Whitley is ahead. Just has some fish
Their
to
lists
find.
aren't the same because Whitley already did that part of the... There's the pig.
Well done.
Well done.
I mean, I'll pay close attention. If it turns out they're random, obviously this isn't a good race. But yeah, see, now he's finding the things that Whitley just found. It's just, Whitley's just going way fast.
I think you can scroll which one you want to do, right? Like by pressing left on the D-pad, I guess.
No, it's L and R
Oh,
on the... But, like, I don't know.
oh, find
It
the
doesn't
scroll.
really matter. You have to do them all anyway.
Find the scroll. Find 8 scrolls.
How is he scrolling so smoothly?
Well done.
Maybe he's using the D-pad.
I mean,
Oh, is
it's
that
de-
in the basement?
Amazing.
it's definitely the strat is to just kind of like slowly scan.
I was just dragged around, but a lot more aggressively than Shoehorse is. And this is not a short goal. I shortened it, but it's not short. It's more than 8 of these levels, because...
Some of these screens they just couldn't afford to put a scroll in.
Amazing.
Yeah, well, you only find scrolls in, like, those exact type of levels. There are other types of levels.
Wait, what? What kind of destination is this? Are we on a mountain in the sea fighting wizards?
Oh, this
Every
is like
single thing that happens is insane. If we should look closely. Like, literally, everybody is always doing insane things. Just click on it, Whitley. Click on Waldo's face.
Man, these monks are battling.
yeah, these are definitely from the books. Like, because I do remember the battling monks in the books.
So explain these bones to me again. So instead of finding a thing, you can just use the dog?
The dog will drag... I'm sorry. The dog will drag the screen to where the thing is.
Hmm.
So yes, you can find it that way.
And how do you get bones? And do you keep your bones?
You get bones by finding extra bones, but you always start with 2. So, what I did is used up my 2 bones right at the beginning of these levels.
Hmm.
I had to find 1 on my own. And then I just used up my 2 bones, and then I just hoped that in these ones I would be able to find these guys all right.
So, yeah, these 3 guys that he has to find. They're in the highlighted area on the top screen.
Yeah.
Ah.
That you can't drag outside of that area.
Okay, so
It like locks you from dragging outside of that.
you first have to find Wally and Waldo and whatever.
Oh no, the 3 guys, it's not highlighted at all. That
yeah,
takes up the
that's what I meant.
entire
You have to
screen.
find them like from everywhere, and then
Yes.
it goes into like detail. Oh, find this.
Yes.
Find this watering can.
And then there are a couple other special levels. There's a
Amazing.
Oddlaw level, which is Waldo spelled backwards, who is evil and wears a yellow and black turtleneck.
Oh, he's like Wario.
Yeah, he's like Wario, but he's the Waldo of he's the Wario of Waldo, and he makes you find a bunch of little small yellow and black things, and it's super annoying. And then yeah, well, Waldo, and then there is a spot levels, which are spot the difference levels.
Do you think
But there's
Waldo?
nothing as stupid as a moon being there and a moon not being there being 2 different differences.
Do you think Waldo invites Outlaw to play tennis like Mario invites Wario?
I don't think it's clear that Wario's been invited.
But he's there.
He is there
Do you thi-
because he's nice and he won't kick him out and he's family.
Oh, that's not.
But I don't think he's been invited.
That's a good point.
All right, I don't think Wario is family. But
My understanding is that he was family of some sort. Maybe he's not. I never really found any bones. I only found 2 or 3
Hey, there's one. There's
bones.
one. There's one. Oh, he found it.
Oh, nice.
Maybe
Well,
the
he
strat
should.
is to just find bones. They seem pretty easy to find, at least on this
Oh.
one. There was one
Alright.
top left as
Yeah.
well.
just saw that bone.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Amazing. Monkey.
yeah, Waldo and Oddlaw have to be careful not to touch each other. They create a black hole.
But you do not keep
Yeah.
bones, so you should use them, right?
Yeah, they do not carry over from level to level.
Yeah, and then there's a free watering can. I think the strat is just to find bones.
Well done.
I mean, it's faster to find what you're looking for and then just be done. I would say that would be the strat is to play the game fast. I would say is the strat.
But sometimes they have like you can't find this statue. Oh, there it is.
Right. You want to have some bones.
Huh.
There.
Wait, what does it say on the top there? Monk? Oh, does it describe what you have to find? Or Shoehorse on the right?
Yeah, there's one where it tells you in text,
Oh
and
no.
you just have to find what it's describing.
Oh no. Game requirement English knowledge.
Bravo.
All right, so what's happening on the Whitley screen right now? Is this the spot the difference thing, or
Oh,
No, this is a Wendy level. I forgot about these ones.
yeah, he has to find where these like image parts are.
Yeah. This is really kind of the same thing as the last level.
but now you have the added frame.
It's also really loose. You can just go kind of close and it's fine. Like, it'll move you a whole third of the frame, I feel like.
Whitley has so many bones.
I didn't use any bones in these ones because I just solved them real fast.
Yeah,
but-
these seem easy. Like, obviously this is that. And this is probably like a bit lower and to the right.
Brilliant.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, this seems really easy.
These were definitely the easier levels.
Shoehorse is not using bones.
No, Shoehorse needs to use bones.
Monk confronted by 2 opponents?
Yeah.
That image didn't load. Really hard to find. So they just went with the text.
It's just the alt text for like screen readers.
Interesting that you think that they're different. I guess none of us who tested it discussed exactly what we had to find.
Bravo.
What do we do with diamonds?
I think it's the same amount of things.
Oh damn, look at all these flying carpets. It was like a sail or something.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite levels.
Well done.
Here's a bone. Oh.
I'm not sure if that would be unfair or not, since it always limits the area to the same size.
I mean, if they are finding different things, and I think the argument could be made that they are having 2 different experiences.
I'll look really closely in this level. Okay, so we've got
Brilliant.
a guy falling off a carpet, a stone hitting the guy's head.
I mean, you know it can't be those because those are smaller. Because they're like further away. Yeah, this guy is close to the camera.
No, sometimes they give you a small thing and it's way bigger and that you can't rely on that. I thought so too.
Oh, okay.
But sometimes they get you.
The carpet traffic policeman.
Bravo.
That's the same one I got. I remember that. That is the same. That's the same text that I got when I played it.
Brilliant.
Okay, Shoehorse is using his bones. He just used
Good.
it to get to the scroll.
Oh, the
My
scroll.
favorite
Yeah,
thing
that's
about
fair.
this layout is
There
the
he
two
is.
top,
I found him.
the top and bottom screens aren't always synced.
Oh, they are for me because I loaded them at the same time.
Yeah. Did something happen with Shoehorse's stream?
So Shoehorse has to do the Wendy mission and is trying to click on another scroll.
Salutations. That means hello.
I had to find this upside down window guy. I think they're the same. I mean, unless he just got the same seed I did. I remember finding all these guys. You can scroll through the list and change it. Who's on your left?
There they are. Top left. Yes. I mean, this is really, really easy if you just use the bones.
Make it rain!
Ah. Ah. I like these sound effects.
They're pretty insane.
Oh, the scroll is blue. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Oh,
The scroll in some levels is really hard to find.
I mean, he kept one of the bones for the scroll, which I think is smart. Unless you found the scroll like randomly. Oh no, it's Oldor. Oldor.
It's Oddlaw.
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 I
Yeah,
love
sure.
Oldor. His name is
Yeah.
Oldor now. Oldor sounds so much eviler.
Yeah. Yeah, Outlaw is. I mean. Alright, let's find Outlaw. Oh, it's the first one again. Just use a bone. Oh.
And Oddlaw puts a bunch of his nasty monkeys and snakes and birds everywhere.
Ah. I mean,
He
I
has his
guess
bee. He's got his bee
there's the
tribe.
snake. There's the snake. I found the snake. Oh, there's 4 snakes.
There's so many snakes.
Oh, there's 5 monkeys.
Yeah,
Damn.
these are the worst ones.
It's like a zoo in here. There's a snake. Yes. Good.
Okay. Here we're gonna check to see if the things are the same.
If what is the same?
The things that Shoehorse needs to find. Oh, well, not yet.
Brilliant.
The same place. So I only played this like 2 weeks ago, maybe.
There's a snake.
Probably not.
Yes.
Brilliant.
I didn't even see that one. Oh, we're finding birds now. Where's the bird? There's the bird.
Game doesn't need replay value because it's like 10 years long. Use your bone. Especially when you gotta look the whole thing, you just gotta use your bone.
I mean, maybe he thinks he has to find a scroll. Still.
Well, by doing this, he's collecting more bones. So
I mean, it tells you at the top what you need to find.
I think I would keep 1 bone just in case I have to find something stupid.
Amazing.
okay, it looks like the
Okay, so
things
the
that
list is
Shoehorse has to
definitely in a
find,
different order.
but they look the same though.
Yeah,
'Cause, like
I've seen all of these.
there-
Bravo.
there's the head bonk guy.
Yeah.
Oh, is it Aldo again? What are we doing here
Oh
again?
no,
Oh
now
no!
you spot the difference.
Oh,
And when you click on it, it actually changes, which
Oh.
is a feature I've never seen in a spot the difference game before.
the lamp and the butterfly on the roof, and the birds.
Policeman, yeah, I think these are the same.
The birds.
They're at least mostly the same.
Okay, there's like a lizard on the left roof.
When you click it, it changes to what it is on the other picture. So the difference goes away. Which I think is neat.
Bravo.
Yeah, because usually it just circles it.
Yeah.
Oh, the middle tower has like a whole another story on the bottom one. Like that's a huge difference. How is that the last one he found?
It's the last one you found.
Amazing.
I guess, yeah. It's like not seeing the forest because of the trees.
Bravo.
Yeah, I think these were all the same things. It was just in a different order.
Oh, we are at the... What is this? Is this like
Well
that Burning Man event or what? What are we doing here?
Yeah, it's something like that.
Oh, this is the Great Dodgeball.
No, there's like a yeah, people are fighting. What about this
Oh.
would make you think that it's not good for MT? It is a skill-based game that is not random, and it is certainly not expected. So there's mystery to it.
I think this is fine.
I mean, just because it doesn't fall under the same like category as like a platformer or a puzzle game doesn't mean it's not a game. I don't know how happy I would be that I got this game.
I would be happy.
Yeah,
think
these
it's
can
just
really be a.
I
So
think it's
this
just
one, you can actually see the red flags on the preview. Oh yeah.
Oh, whoa.
Okay, sometimes Oddlaw shows up. You gotta find him real fast, or he
Whoa.
makes you dizzy for like 30 seconds.
Yeah, suddenly Aldo appeared.
Yeah, Oldor.
older.
And it's weird because he had the flag. Does he still have it?
done.
Like the right flag was the one he was looking for.
Yeah, he'll only show up in between things. Yeah, hidden object games are awesome. No, they are definitely a unique race. That's for sure.
Oh, here's the flag
And this
again.
is
He
on
already
normal.
found
I'm
it.
not sure
Yeah.
what easy would be.
Oh, he got like a bonus because he found it so fast.
Three-way drink?
I guess like a barrel where people are drinking out of, or a glass with 3 straws in it.
There it is.
Oh, there, yeah, sure. That's basically what I meant.
Okay, some of these might be a little different. I think in general,
Amazing.
we can say this is fair.
Well done.
I don't remember a three-way drink. I feel like I would.
Bravo.
TheWhitley did a good job of like keeping his bones to the right amount. That he used it for all the dogs, and then he still had one left for a scroll. Oh, what are we doing here? Oh, it's a scroll. It's just a cutscene.
Yeah, this is like
Oh, these
The
are
war
some
between
kind of
these
stereotypically
red
depicted.
dwarves.
Well done.
Is this
There's a
okay?
lot of violence. There's a surprising amount of violence. I didn't know there was so much violence in Waldo books.
Oh yeah, there's immense violence in Waldo books. Like, almost every group scene has someone like getting either maimed or like someone's always getting their pants pulled off.
What's the wizard's name?
Whitebeard.
Alright, makes sense.
Bravo.
What's Waldo's twin sister's name?
Wendy.
Wendy. They all start with W except for Spot.
Spot has a hidden W. It's WSPOT.
It's
The W
like
is
you
silent.
Spot.
Yeah, what's Spot?
Oh, it's Woof.
Oh, his
Yeah, I
name
like
is
that
Woof?
too.
It's
Oh, his name
wolf,
is Woof.
but it's
His name
pronounced
wasn't
Spot.
I thought it was Spot because you had the Spot thing.
What is this battlefield, by the way? Like, there's like lines of people, but there's no rhyme or reason. I feel like these guys need some like tactics.
Some direction.
Like, need to build a phalanx or something.
I mean,
Yeah, they're just all over the place.
Oh, here's the differences for Shoehorse. These are the same.
Well done.
Wait, oh, are they?
Bravo. Brilliant. Amazing.
Oh, he's
Well done.
he's killing the differences. Oh no, I just got purple screen. How's he doing?
doing really well.
He just done.
Amazing.
Wow, what a comeback! No, he's doing well. He's got like 2 left, I think. He just found the tower. Yeah, now he's got 2 left. Let's see. Oh, the guy in the very middle. He looks different. He looks the other way, and he's green for some reason.
That's
Oh,
two
yeah.
differences right there.
I don't think that counts.
It's like cribbage. You can like stack the differences if you find 2 in 1. Click on it. There you are.
Yeah, it was only one. It was only one. Okay, what's the other one?
It's the green guy. Oh no, that was the one. It's the lady. She's only wearing a tank top, and then in the bottom one, she's got like full winter gear on.
Oh, that's kind of rude. Like the progress bar is hiding it sometimes. So you click something and then you look for the next one, and you have to wait for the progress bar to disappear.
Oh yeah, here we're at another find the difference. Obviously the giant blue guy in the middle of the screen. Yeah, good call. There's a red chair in the bottom left. the ref. Well, I think he's a ref. They are playing dodgeball. I think he's
Okay. Okay, there's birds at the top. There's yeah, that guy.
What's your favorite foreign language Waldo name? I like Oldor. That's what they call him in Germany, according to Beast. He taught me that.
Yeah, it's true.
He can't be wrong.
I saw it in a book once. Okay, what are we missing? Hmm. Oh, there was just someone hiding. Perfect.
And if you think this is a crazy submission, you ain't seen half of what Hops. Oh, Jura's pretty good. Jura.
Yeah, at this
Valdic.
point, it looks like Whitley is about 3, like, I'm gonna just call them phases.
This art style
That
looks
makes
nothing
sense
like
all
the
to
previous
be,
one.
because they don't have the W's in the Slavic or just Eastern European languages.
Why does this look so different from the previous pictures?
Well done.
It's a nice change of pace.
Is it?
I think so.
Amazing.
Well, the other ones were
Whitebeard's
all
right there. You just went right past Whitebeard. Oh no!
yeah, the other ones were all like medieval war fighting, and this one's just got just spookums in it.
But no, I mean the art style.
I don't really
You mean the what?
see the difference.
No, the art style's the same.
Is it?
Yeah, I think it just got compressed worse onto the DS.
Huh. I feel like everyone's bigger than they were normally.
Or there, yeah, it's true. There are bones that aren't bones. They're skeletons. You can't click on them. There are probably other ones too.
Yeah, there are a lot of Draculas on this screen.
There's a lot of Draculas. Do you subscribe to the calling all vampires Draculas?
Yes, that is my favorite thing to do.
There's a surprising number of people that tend to do that.
I just think it's hilarious just to
it
call
is
all
really
vampires Draculas.
I mean, I feel like there's like a vampire type that looks like Dracula, and all of these do look like Dracula.
Amazing.
A ghoulish bowling game.
Bravo.
Yeah, but seeing all of these like is giving me a lot of just like nostalgia for like the books when I was growing up.
There's 2 bones there.
Oh, that's a real bone. It's on top of the skeleton. That's so mean. They put a bone on top of the skeleton?
Well, the dog had like a bone.
They got some bone stacks.
Bravo.
Wait,
Yeah, so they are different.
how many scrolls do we have? Like 3?
I want to say 4.
Bravo.
I just know that the last level is an underwater level. It's pretty obvious.
Every game needs an underwater level.
Yeah, Whitley has 4 scrolls because we've seen this is the 5th like area.
We had the feast, the rugby game,
Well
the
done.
slightly racist Asian depiction,
They will randomly send you back.
and the
Brilliant.
like flying
That's it so
carpet
far.
city.
Yeah.
And then didn't we have another one?
The original. Did you the Monk Mountain?
Yeah, the Monk Mountain. Yeah, we had more than 4.
We had a first one.
Oh, that was the feast.
Oh, did they get a scroll in the feast?
I think so.
You always get a scroll if you do a big level like this.
Okay,
But it
so then
randomly makes you go do Wendy and Spot and Oddlaw levels. There's an Oddlaw level here, and it's horrible.
So then Whitley, I think, has 5 scrolls then, because this is
Because
then
everything's already black and yellow. There's a lot of yellow and black already. It's not very good.
yeah. So this is the 6th like book page
Okay.
for Whitley.
I think it may be the 7th. Wasn't there like a second, like one after the
No.
one that Shoehorse is on?
No, because I remember some more. There's giants. There's underwater. So I think this is the 6th.
Okay.
Like, it's impossible. It can't be known. It's one of those things that scientists have studied. Oh, it's right there. Oh, you lucky dog.
There's a bone, but I guess he doesn't need the bone. Perfect.
No, he's done. Now Wendy's gonna make you do picture frames back here.
I mean, I feel like the picture frames are pretty easy.
They are. Perfect. That was number 6.
Well done.
No, it isn't this one. Whitley, you're wrong. Oh, no. Also not this. Yeah, it's.
Bravo.
There it is.
I mean, imagine if like clicking the wrong thing just gave you a hard game over.
Oh, sorry. Try again.
Yeah, back to the title screen. Back to the beginning. Sometimes you really can, especially in this game mode, look at the mini-map and kind of know where you're supposed to be going, but not usually. You have to have a pretty big
no!
monitor. Oh. He just
This is the
dragged
last
the-
thing I needed. Why is this happening?
Aggressive
'Cause he's using
clicking.
the mouse. so,
Well done.
so good.
Uh,
Amazing.
It's true. From the pictures, he looks happy. But you could say the same thing of a lot of people on social media.
I mean, Waldo was posting these things well before social media.
Does Waldo not have a TikTok now? Where he's like, find me and
It's just an
buy,
empty.
buy this product.
The Where's Waldo TikTok is just
Find me
crowds
and
of
buy these
people of
ceramic
him
laundry
not being in
detergent
crowds
rolls.
of people.
Well done.
I guess yeah, for that is true. He would have a wick walk.
Yeah.
Well done.
Hi, I'm Waldo. Has there ever been a Where's Waldo cartoon where he has a voice? There must
Yes,
have been.
there,
by
there. I
this
think
point.
there is currently a Where's Waldo cartoon, and I believe it's on
Well
Netflix.
done.
Really?
something's going on. Oh, where we
Yeah,
timed
when,
out?
when that happens, it just means you get a bonus.
Amazing.
If you get it within that time, you get like a bonus thing. It doesn't really matter.
Big points.
Yeah, Where's Waldo? 2019, 2 seasons. So I believe it's still
Seasons?
ongoing. Yeah, it's got 2 seasons.
Is he like having adventures?
The premise, the series follows the young members of the Worldwide Wanderer Society, Waldo and Wenda, who are sent to travel on missions by their mentor, Wizard Whitebeard. Their rival,
Amazing.
controversy. This is not the same rival as Aldwa.
Oldo.
Oldor.
This is
Oldor.
Odlulu.
Oh, is that a woman?
Causes them trouble in their attempts to earn stripes and become wizard level
Ah.
wanderers.
Earn
So they
stripes.
earn their stripes.
Oh no.
It sounds horrible. Does it even? I mean, does the show involve finding things and hard to find places?
I mean, that's all it says on the premise.
Huh.
I can assume that they probably just go to different locations and they find things. Is probably what it is.
Yep, so there was a bone.
Well, I'm gonna look it up,
Well done.
and I'm gonna expect the art style to be awful.
So this is like a battle between these orc people and trees. It's
I
like
mean,
Lord
it's
of the
awful.
Rings.
The animation looks just like your traditional Western animation show right now.
Amazing.
It looks like Jolly. My wife says it looks like Jolly. She's right.
It's a
It
Wall-E
looks like
escape.
Jolly Boy. This guy literally is Jolly Boy. Jolly Boy has a striped shirt. Well, not Jolly Boy. Jolly Boy is the Gumby guy, but the Jolly mascot, whatever his name is.
Amazing.
Well, this guy looks so, I don't know, like modern cartoon. He looks like the new Bob the Builder style.
He does
Just
look like
completely child-friendly in all ways.
Yeah.
Wait, they
He was
made a
too
new Bob the
misshapen
Builder?
before.
No, they didn't. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to look it up.
I mean, I know they made a new Carmen Sandiego show where they made
No,
her
they made new
not
Bob the
the
Builder.
villain. They made her the protagonist. And they just whitewashed all of her history of stealing all of the great, like, monuments of the world. They completely just erased the history of that.
So she's just like a nice
Well
lady.
done.
She's still like an international spy who can like
Well done.
steal things, but she's doing it for good.
Like Robin Hood.
Anyway, so
That is interesting. What happened to Wilma? Well, apparently Waldo dated Wilma, who owned Woof, but then Wilma wasn't there anymore, and it was Wenda instead.
well, Waldo got to keep Wolf in the divorce.
The audience at the back. Oh, I think Shoehorse's dog is like trying to tell him, "Hey, you're taking too long. Use a bone."
I think that happens when you use a bone. He makes that noise. He might do it sometimes otherwise, but he woofs when you tell him that you need a woof.
Oh, Shoehorse has to find Oldor.
Bravo.
Yeah, it's really compressed and bad. That's the problem with the sound effects in this, because they're DS sound effects. They're all nasty sounding.
Bravo.
It's a good vampire.
Brilliant.
What's going on here? Oh, Shoehorse was stunned because he was looking for Waldo in all the wrong places.
Brilliant.
Wow. We already have a finish.
I mean, I can't tell you if that's a good or a bad time. I have no concept of how long
Well, it's
Where's
significantly
Waldo
better
the
than these two
fantastic journey
players.
should take.
Not even one of these people is on the final level, so I mean, it's just clear that this is a skill-based game.
Amazing.
There is speed tech in finding things.
Yeah. Perfect.
Do you like the spooky music? It's pretty strong.
Well
Now
done.
we should go back to the vampires, right?
Bravo.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah,
dog's name is
it-
Woof. It said Woof has earned playtime or something.
Yeah, yeah. No, we weren't joking about Woof. People in the chat said his name is Woof.
Yeah,
I
but
believe them.
oh, you thought I mean, Spot makes sense. I think Spot is a better
Yeah.
name than Woof, but then doesn't start with W.
Yeah, apparently I made up Spot and it just made perfect sense. So
Yeah, I like Spot.
Yeah, we weren't going to question your logic.
If people are looking to pay me for Waldo lore, I feel like I could do better than the Netflix show is doing right now. So
Okay, let's find.
The Netflix show is still going, so I mean, it's like get on their writing staff.
Let's find the difference before Whitley finds all of them. There's only one left. Quick, find it.
see it. Neither does Whitley.
Where is it? Chat, help. Wait, what's going on? Oh, yeah, he's dizzy.
Oh, there's
you-
there's
Probably
like some,
aggressively
there's
clicking
some
to try to
vomit on
find
the
it.
floor. There we go.
Ah. Oh, nice. You found it before him.
All right, Whitley's getting to the last area.
Yeah.
think-
So this is now the final level that Whitley's on.
He was checking the paste bin to see if this is the goal.
It is.
You know, everywhere Waldo goes, people are wearing these red and white striped clothes. It feels like they're
I think
like
they're
in
just
on
big-
it.
Yeah, they're just fans. They're just big fans.
It's like some kind of witness protection program, and everyone is helping.
I think he might be a social media influencer,
Oh.
and they're just like big on. That's why he's always smiling and he travels so much.
Yeah, and he disappears when you find him. Hey
yeah,
Waldo,
when it
can I
comes
have a
time-
photo?
Yeah, when it comes time to pay the bill, he disappears. If there hasn't been a high fashion designer collection based off of Where's Waldo, that would surprise me. They do all sorts of stuff like that. High fashion's crazy.
They made like an
He's
Xbox
gotta
with a
look.
with a suitcase or something. Someone posted that. It was really weird and didn't look good at
I
all.
posted it on Gucci's. Gucci has like 30 games on their website. If anyone wants to play Gucci Flash games that are
What?
probably actually in Unity or HTML5. Oh no, I haven't seen what happens when you don't find Oddlaw.
I think you just get.
Oh no!
Oh, you get what?
Remove
do
the
that.
fuck from your mind!
Why isn't he doing it?
Oh, it's Elite Beat Agents.
We also think that the game has RNG because some of the things you find are different, but it's the same number of things, and these guys are so far apart that I don't think that has decided the race in any significant way. Is my ruling. I could bring in other mods on that and see what they say, but I'm pretty confident that it's not a deciding factor. We didn't know it had RNG before this race, I'll tell you that. Because even though multiple of us tested it, we didn't discuss all the individual objects that we
Oh man,
found.
did you find the man who was sitting down on a bench? What?
yeah.
I was looking.
Oh yeah, that was so awesome. Dude, did you see the orange fish? Oh yeah, man. I found the orange fish.
Did you find that one
that was an
guy?
orange
His
fish,
name was
alright.
Waldo.
Oh, what was he wearing?
He had a hook in his mouth, bro. It's awesome.
Amazing.
Whitley's doing pretty well. Oh, a catfish and dogfish. I mean, I know what a catfish is. Oh, there's a catfish. Wait, where was the dogfish?
5
They
squids.
were both right next to each other. They literally had the faces of cats and dogs.
Ah. Why are catfish called catfish? They don't look like cats.
He has 6 bones. Use your bones, friend.
Catfish have whiskers.
They do have whiskers.
Is that why they're
That's
called
probably why.
catfish?
Bravo.
Almost every mammal has whiskers. Like felines and canines.
Yeah. Cats have the most prominent whiskers, I think. Dogfish is like a type of small shark. I don't know exactly why it's called a dogfish.
I have never heard of a dogfish.
They are real.
Okay,
I
actually,
caught one accidentally on a charter boat one time.
Mythical 9, I do have facts about tigerfish.
Hmm.
They actually do have stripes, but when they're pups, they have spots. So tigerfish, well, tiger sharks anyway.
Oh, they
They
start
grow.
as
they-
leopard fish.
The
Yeah.
objects are a little bit random, we have learned throughout this race. However, the screen is always restricted to the same amount of space, so...
I don't think that we're gonna see like one that is so hard that it makes a difference that one player got it and the other didn't.
No, I don't think so either.
Well done.
And Whitley has finished.
Oh, right. I don't have to click anything because it doesn't work on this layout. I can
Excellent job. So this was originally submitted with 10
can do this.
scrolls.
Winner.
And 10 scrolls was too much for me. I was within the time, but I didn't want to do 10 scrolls. Too much.
Yeah, it definitely, like... Whitley was... Well, Whitley got, like, a lead early and then just maintained it, because I don't really think this lead changed really at all
No.
throughout this race. So, something about Shoehorse in the beginning just missed the... Maybe it was just not the bone management.
Yeah, I think it's just speed and confident. Yeah, the not using all the bones.
Amazing.
I mean, this was kind of clear. I don't think this was a close race. Which is surprising to me. It seems like the kind of game where everyone is like a minute apart.
We actually had radically different times. Our first finisher was like 10 minutes ago.
Oh yeah, that's right.
First finisher? No, he was like, that was Xenic at like 20 minutes ago at least.
Oh, really? I didn't
Yeah.
see that Zenek finished early. I thought Bayo Kirby was first.
Wasn't Xenic? Oh, he
no.
did time, sorry. Oh, give me a hard... I was like, 23 minutes. I'm like, what the hell is this? I was losing my mind. I'm like, how bad am I?
Hello, the Whitley. Congrats on your win.
Thank you.
How did you feel about the game?
Honestly, I'm not used to like the low resolution that is Waldo anymore, and my mind was just having so much trouble comprehending some like the images they would show on the top. And it's like, find this. I'm like, that doesn't exist. Just blank. Like my mind would go blank every time. I was like, oh no.
Did you
Oh.
have like a Where's Waldo books growing up, or like
Yeah,
Where's
yeah.
Wally books, or
I had some of the Waldo books growing up, and I used to love them, but it's been like 2-3 decades type thing. Like it's been a while. But yeah, like you like as a kid, like you're used to it. Like you have the large print book. It's a lot easier kind of scan through. And on this, like you got this little screen, and it seems like the pixels make it almost even harder. But then I'm kind of thinking back, going, it was probably actually pretty accurate, and I'm just not remembering like the old school kind of drawing style of Waldo, you know?
So I'm laughing at games too, Wally. No, for sure. I tested this game. Some of the things that it asks you to find at the top just look like a mess, and you're like, I don't understand what it is. And you can't rely on like how big it is. Sometimes you think, okay, it's small, that means it's going to be in the background, but sometimes they like give you a small picture, but it's a big thing.
Oh, one of them in the forest level, there's a clay guy climbing like punching someone or like off a ladder. But almost every picture they ever show of like one guy hitting another guy, it shows both in the picture. And then that one just shows the clay guy. So I looked at it like 3 times going, well, that's not it. Because, you know, like it's just supposed to be just him by himself. And I kept looking at him like, I just got to click on this. And then it's like, oh my gosh. I got tricked by my own hubris.
So this was initially submitted with get the 10th scroll.
Okay.
Do you agree with shortening it?
I mean, it probably depends on how much of the game is left from where we are here, like what shenanigans kind of takes
Whole
into
game
place.
is like for another 45 minutes.
So yeah.
I thought you were gonna say another 45 scrolls, and it was like, jeez.
Yeah, the full game is 600 scrolls, so this is just a preview.
Yeah.
I feel like like this was a fair time. Like it was still long enough that it was good, and it was like even if you like blew through it, it was clearly because you were doing better at that point. Like it wouldn't have been like a bad time to shorten it to what it is now. It's actually pretty good.
Yeah. How did you approach bone management?
I saved them for the scrolls.
Saving for the scrolls. Interesting. Rickery said he did that too in the chat. I always found one Waldo, Wenda, or Whitebeard, and then used up my 2 bones immediately, and I didn't focus on finding them. Because anything that was full screen, I felt like was too much for me.
Yeah, the Waldo, I would use one every now and then during like the later levels, as I was struggling with. I'm like, man, like they kept putting them in the middle or just off in like my typical search pattern. I would just miss them all and go the whole bloody border first. I'm like, I should just get used to this already.
Yeah, your opponent Shoehorse has just been a little bit more methodical. You were a little bit more aggressive, and I think that led to you had an early lead and you maintained it.
Oh wow, I know I had a definite struggle on the tutorial. Like I don't know what it was. It was just not clicking with me, and I was like, then once it started clicking, I blew through the tutorial. But I literally struggled at the very start of the game. Going like, what am I doing wrong here? Like I'm just not understanding it.
It's a weird. A lot of people have called this a weird sub. I would say it is, but at the same time, we get weird stuff like this here in MT.
It was a good change of pace.
Yeah, for sure. It's not a platformer. It's not really a puzzle game. It's a totally different skill.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it. It wasn't like I said, like it wasn't one of those games that was so easy that you feel like you win because like you didn't make a mistake or it wasn't so short. And I know I submitted a couple games that was like it felt too short this year. It's like, oh no, because I hate drawing those where you're like, did I win or did he just like forget to hold right at the start of a level or something, and that's what happened.
Right. Yeah, and we try and keep those out too. There's certainly sometimes games are just too easy. It's like, well, there's not really anything that separates a good player from a bad player, because like anyone would do this perfectly. You should ask TheWhitley. Rickery says in chat, what happens if you don't find Oddlaw? I believe you actually did once fail to find Oddlaw.
I think he was like right on the screen. My mind is like he's not there. And then when you don't find him, you get these goofy little storm clouds, and it's just like it looks like, oh, it wants you to tap on the screen to click on them. No, it wants you to tap and drag in a circle until the storm clouds get blown away,
It's
and
like-
you can't do anything until that's done.
It's like Elite Beat Agents. You gotta spin.
yeah. Didn't have any cool rhythm game going on. Yeah. But
But yeah, it's really something. Really
Yeah.
quite a game. Amazing.
well, what was causing the coins to rain down on the screen?
If you were just real fast, sometimes they do it.
Literally, you get punished for going too fast.
that is true, because you can click
Oh.
on them and it gives you points, but I think it happens consistently in each level. I don't remember where or why.
Yeah. Well, like originally, I guess I might as well say like the game I was going to submit, I didn't submit, was Gotcha Force. I was like, I couldn't find a consistency because it was one of those things where it's like, is it consistent? Is everyone gonna get the same experience? And then at the end of a level, it sometimes gives you like, oh, you get this drop from this enemy or whatever, and you can get like 1 to like 10. Like, oh.
I
And
love
then I
Gotcha
also-
Force.
I thought it would have been great, like just beat the first dragon boss, and it's like,
Yeah.
and it's pretty consistent to there. But every now and then you can get like a different level spawn or like a battle that doesn't normally spawns, and it can just like be completely off whack. I'm like, oh, I was trying so hard to find any way to like make it work, and I was like, I want it to work. And, like
That's the
maybe
thing
in the
about
speedrun
MT,
there's a way to.
It's a slippery slope on the no RNG, because now we pretty much try and make it so there's very little RNG at all. We did actually find out in this game, after having playing you two, that you find the same amount of things, but sometimes they do ask you to find slightly different things. But,
Okay, yeah, but it's pretty
Yeah, like-
generic.
Like you were looking for squids with your number, while it looks like Shoehorse is actually just looking for subs.
Oh,
Uh,
really?
Sandwiches, that is.
Oh, I was just saying, like, if he's looking for subs, that might actually be harder because of the colors, but sandwiches kind of are just as veiny as everything in there. So
Yeah, I don't think it has made a huge difference, and especially with how far you two are separated, they still haven't finished. I think it's okay. But yeah, that's the thing with RNG. It's hard because once you say okay, no RNG, you start to get like really none at all, and then there's a lot of games you can't do anymore. So we we still haven't quite found the balance. We're working on it. Gotcha Force is awesome, and not just because I have it and it's worth $400 or something. I found out
yeah.
like a year ago.
I was
I
like,
like it
the-
anyways.
everyone
Shoehorse
needs to gotcha
has-
force. Sorry,
Shoehorse has finished.
Shoehorse. Yo, congrats.
Nice.
Let's see if they
See what they got. Yeah.
want to join.
So Waldo has been found.
Yeah, him and his bloody scroll.
Waldo, Whitebeard, Wolf, Wenda. Anything else that begins with W?
Whitley.
Yeah, me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Whitley. That's why Whitley won. Oh wow.
I had to find myself. That was
They had the secret W strat.
It was an inner journey.
Yeah, find yourself.
It's a self-search journey. Hello, Shoehorse.
Here we go again.
Oh, he's still muted. He's here though.
Oh, I've got duped audio. Yeah, he's here. We can't hear you yet, but I assume you're working on it.
Alrighty, there we go. Hello.
Hello.
GG TheWhitley.
Yeah, good game, man.
Yeah, how did
was
you like the
some-
game?
My face hurts. I had my eyes like half an inch away from the screen the whole time.
I get that.
Yeah, definitely the transition from like if you're used to actually like reading the Where's Waldo books and seeing everything versus like having the tiny like what is it like 2x3 DS screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really throws you off. Can I ask, what size of monitor are you guys playing on?
I mean, this thing is probably my screen is like 4 inches by 5 inches or something.
Yeah, it's like a small little area on your monitor. Yeah. I was wondering, I'm like, yeah, I wonder if like I played on like a TV size monitor, if it would feel better, or if it just doesn't change anything. That's what I was.
It
just
was
thinking
no
in my
better.
mind.
I played it on the TV. Because I have my monitor duplicated with the TV, and
Oh, nice.
I don't think it was helpful because it just makes things look, they're too big to then like make out. It's like you'd have to squint at it. It starts to just be a mass of pixels.
Yeah. Okay, that checks out then.
Yeah. It what was your strategy for like, you know, finding things?
I definitely had a standard, like I would start by going down along the left side and then sweep to the right. I would eventually, depending on certain areas, like as you go through the map, especially the first time when you're looking for Waldo and Oslo when that, you kind of like, you try to take like little notes of like there's like this goofy thing happening over here, and a couple of the maps it was like pointless. But a couple of them were like the volcano one was fantastic, or like the one in the forest where like you think it's gonna be hard, but then you see like unicorns, and you're like, oh, they're like basically only over here, and so like you can kind of like remember little bits that you go back to search for. But yeah, I had to really like start by going down and then right, and then kind of did like a circle, and every now and then I would just cut off like the little edges, because I'm like, well, if you can see their feet or something, like you're gonna know that it's there anyways. But it was wild. Like,
Yeah.
it just...
The bones were clutch. Bones were great. Felt bad
Yeah.
having to use one on the wizard once. That hurt, but
I had to do that a couple times. Where I'm just like, I don't know where these guys are. And then I'm like, instantly, like the worst. I used the bone and it moved it like slightly to the. I'm like, son of a. Like, I don't know if you guys had that. I used the bone with the item on the screen, probably twice in this race. I was
You
like,
used a lot more bones and found a lot more bones than I did when I tested it. I was telling TheWhitley, but I always used 2 right at the beginning because I didn't want to search the whole screen. And then I just found, well, first I would find 1 of the 3 characters, and then I would just use the 2, and then just, that was my bones. And hope that it was good enough. But you both beat my time.
Oh,
So you
wow.
probably did better.
once you go from the tutorial to the main game, when you're like, oh, you actually can scroll the whole screen. Dang. Okay. All right. Waldo could be anywhere. That was a shock.
I know,
Yeah,
it's so big.
I thought I was gonna do the like every other item. It's like find this and give you a small area. Then it's like Waldo's like, no, good luck with that. I'm like you.
The mini-map was good. I mean, the mini-map is like mini for me.
Yeah.
But some regions, like Volcano, you could sort of tell, you know, oh, I'm looking for blue dudes. Blue dudes are here.
Oh, I just used it to kind of tell what area. I'm like, well, I know I scanned like the block width, like this side. I didn't even account for thinking that you could use the minimap enough to tell. Oh, there's a group of blue or red here.
I didn't notice that when I was playing, but then I did notice in this race that you can actually do the mini-map for useful things, but it's that's advanced Waldo. Maybe not blind race Waldo. That's like, you know, speed run Waldo.
World Series of Waldo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the next mystery tournament is finding Waldo.
We already did Jolly. Jolly is close enough.
But I'm excited to go back and play this casually to see all the mildly offensive things I missed while I was trying to scroll through.
It's pretty
Yeah.
intense. Not only is it offensive, it's violent too. There's a lot of violence in it.
Like
Middle
every
Ages.
book was just depicting some sort of war offensively.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Waldo just
Um,
smiling, walking through. Well, that's neat. Glad I'm not part of these guys. What the hell, dude?
It's like Lord of War.
The full game is quite a bit longer. I'd say you only played about half.
Perfect.
It was submitted with 10 scrolls, and I thought it was too long. So we backed it off to 8 because it was just too much Waldo.
Wait, 10 is beat the game? How is 8 half then?
10 has not beat the game. It was submitted with 10.
Oh, and but
Hopscotch said I wanted to beat the game, but I'll cut it down to 10. And then I said, no, it's got to go down to 8. And then here's where we are.
Yeah, I think 8 made it pretty consistent. Like looking at everyone's times, like I think was anyone under 40? Yeah, there's Kirby finished it under 40, right?
29.
Surprisingly different times. So you can, I was, there was a concern because we want to not accept games that are just going to be kind of like the same for everybody. But it wasn't.
Yeah.
There really was a lot of difference in finding stuff.
Yeah, I like that when that kind of plays it where like everyone does have like it's this same generic like gameplay, but you kind of end up with your own like your play gives you your own experience, right? It makes it
Right.
it feels more fair instead of like yeah, like I'm not sure if you guys how many races everyone's experienced, but it's like you get to the end and like I was notorious for like my first or 2 tournaments maybe where me and my opponent would end within like seconds apart. I had more read times early on than so many. It was just it feels so I don't know off-putting almost where you just like did I lose, like what happened here, you know, like what did
Well,
I do that
you're-
messed up at like 2 seconds or 10 seconds or
You're a strong competitor. You beat me. And I was saying that in Archer McLean's Mercury last year.
Uh-huh.
It was a fun race. And you're going on to face the winner of Jackazam and Milnium. And Shoehorse, we will assume, will face the loser of that
Yeah,
match.
the loser.
all right.
Well, good luck to both of us. And,
Yeah, man, good luck. I hope you make it further. We can have a
Yeah.
run back when we get to the end. Don't worry.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, Whitley and Shoehorse finale. We're ready.
No one expected it.
This is just the preview.
Yeah.
The
That- I
draft
mean, that
is
would
gone
be
to shit.
unexpected. No offense to either of you, that would be unexpected, and I'd be all for it. I'd like to see it.
Hey, weirder things can happen.
Yeah.
Maybe Anda will have a reason to just not be here for a while. Well, it'll be easy. What happened? Oh, he had to go to another wedding or something. What was that?
Yeah, with weddings, he had to not show up for finals. I think it was MT9 or 7 or something because of a wedding.
Yeah. Just gotta start sending him invites now.
Yeah, force a wedding collusion. It was the conspiracy, the mystery conspiracy. Send wedding invitations to all the best racers, to Andy and to Maurice and all the top.
All
finishers.
destination weddings, so they have to travel, you know?
I promise this is your best friend. You don't remember me?
You went to school for 10 years.
Yeah.
I'm not done school yet. Oh, who are you?
Send them
No,
to the
that's
volcano
right.
in like the unicorn forest and.
Yeah. We know exactly where to go now. Under the sea.
All right.
All right.
But yeah,
Yeah,
that
thank you
was
very
great
much.
stuff, man.
Thank you very much for joining. Congratulations to Whitley and to Waldo for being the better clicker.
Yeah,
There was a lot of clicking.
yeah.
There was.
I don't. Got a
Couldn't
little
click
dizzy.
too fast or you got dizzy.
I did that more than once.
All right.